do today is to show you the April 2022 Paper Scissors Story subscription box book, which is a little folio. It's 6 by 8 inches, but it's quite chunky. It certainly takes up quite a lot of room. There is loads of room for photos, which I'll show you as we go through. And this month I'm quite excited to tell you that we have been working with Bramble Fox for these beautiful exclusive title here. These I saw in a previous Bramble Fox subscription box that I subscribe to myself because I love Bramble Fox, and we've just made those to go in here as well. Now the papers are Puddle Jumper by LDRS Creative, which I think is an American company. I hadn't really heard of them before, but they had some at the wholesalers and I thought, I like those, let's have them. And Puddle Jumper is really great because it's got a bit of a sheen to it, but it's very much purples, blues and yellows, and perfect for this time of year. Now what's really interesting about these photos, about these papers, is that they're very much background papers. So I've had to try and think a little bit outside the box because we haven't got any cutter parts or anything that we might usually use. So I've cut out bits of paper and just stuck them on top of each other in various shapes just to add some interest. Now I have sewn on mine. This is absolutely not structural, so you don't need to sew on yours. Where I've sewn, and I have actually tried to keep it to a minimum, where I've sewn you could just draw a line, or you can leave it without sewing, because actually it does look quite nice without as well. I just wanted that bit of definition on there. So very, very simple folio. But there are a few new bits in it that we haven't made before. So you open it up, and what you've got here is you've got space for a photo here, and you've got another sort of Bramble Fox piece here with another one of our sort of like slanted rainbow style that was instead of a cutter part. Now before I show you those in more detail, I need to just open this up again, because you can see here that you've got this photo thing here and the same here, but these are actually belly bands that come off. So if I just take that off there, what you've got is a belly band on both sides, and the same on this one. So you've got your sort of like your design on there, and then on the back we've got space for another photo. And what that leaves us with here are two acetate fronted pockets with room for photo mats inside. Now you have got so much paper. You will not be short of paper this month, I can assure you, and it's heavy as well, so let's hope that I've managed to keep it under 2 kilos, but just as an example, there's just some really simple photo mats there. Now like I said, I have sewn here as well, but that isn't absolutely necessary. It's not structural, it was just for fun. So when you open those up then, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that the book, it is symmetrical, so we're just going to leave that side shut for a minute, and I'm going to show you this side. So what we've got here is a stack pocket, and I've just put some photo mats in there. Now this stack pocket is ever so slightly shorter than the actual main page of the book. So when you open that up, you've got a big space here for photos, and then we've got quite a large pocket here that you can put some more photo mats in as well. And that all stays together with that belly band that I showed you earlier. So if I pop that back on there and then pop my belly band back on, it does take a little bit of wriggling because you've got all of these photo mats and things, but the belly band just slips on and it just keeps that closed and just gives a little bit of added, or I'll put it on the other side, it doesn't matter, a little bit of added interest to the book. Now this one's exactly the same. On this side you've got your pocket which lifts up, and then you've got the space for photos there as well. So if I just pop this back, she says, hopefully, I've probably got it stuck on something. Let's have a look on this side. Oh yeah. That'll just fit on, and then you can put your photos on there. Now these, I think, just look like ordinary sort of photo mats, but they're not quite. So here you can see some space for 3 by 4 inch photos, but actually they're on a sort of a flap that lifts up to give you much more space for photos. And I kind of like the way that they are hidden, these other photos, but these are actually separate from each other. So when you open it up here, you've got these two separate parts, and then these two again with the photos on the side there, and then underneath here what we've got is a belly band with some space for photo mats. So that's that. Same on this side, you open those up and you've got the photo mats underneath, and then these move independently from one another. Same with these as well. Open that up and then you've got your photo mats here inside there. So it's a very, very simple little book with very simple papers, because I think the key is going to be the photos that you put in it if you are going to use it for photos. That's what's going to give you, you know, your decoration. I think a lot of the papers that we can buy now, certainly in sort of like chains of sort of craft stores and stuff, tend to be very much geared towards card making. So they tend to be very much background papers. So if you've got a whole load of background papers, sometimes it's kind of difficult to decide what you want to do with them if you're going to make a book. So what I would suggest you do is you just make a design, cut it out and stick pieces together. You could easily do a umbrella shape or a rainbow. This is just a part rainbow, but you could do a full rainbow, you could do umbrellas, you could do drops, you could do clouds. There's all sorts of things that you could do to make your pattern paper go just a little bit further. So that is the April 2022 subscription box kit. I don't know if, well, I think there's a couple of spaces left for new subscribers, but those I have got a bit of a waiting list. So I've just ordered today the papers for the April, May, June box, so I'll let you know about those in due course. But if you do desperately you know, want to have a subscription box from that point, then drop me a line now and I'll see if I can order some extra papers. All right then, thanks for watching. I hope you have enjoyed having a little look at this book, and I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.